After Timothy slaps Philip in chapter 9, Philip says, "Something happened to me that day on the quay. I'm not quite sure what it was even now, but I had begun to change." How does Philip change, and why does Philip? Philip thinks that there should not be any racism and there shouldn't be any colored people. Philip changes because he talks to Timothy and asks questions to him. That's on page 72.
What is the implied theme for chapter 10? Survival of the fittest, war is senseless, overcoming prejudice, or conquering the fear of the sea. Justify. Use text evidence to support your choice. The implied theme of chapter 10 is Philip overcomes prejudice because he said, "I wonder why there was different color of skin color. And I decided that it didn't matter." Page 75.
In this section of novel, Philip and Timothy get to know each other better. How will the relationship change? Consider the following aspects. Part A. Why did Philip think Timothy was stupid at first? Philip thinks that Timothy is stupid because he's black. Philip is somewhat racist because his mom was influencing him that she didn't like black people. His mom said that they live differently and they are different. So Philip has in his mind that Timothy is stupid, or is a stupid old black guy. Philip thought he smelled different. His mom didn't like when he played with the black people in the St. Anna Bay. Once he saw Timothy, his first expression was that he was an ugly guy with flat nose and face broad. His face was had a mass of wiry, dry hair. Page 30, 31, 17, 33, 34, 36, and 37.
Part B. How Timothy helps Philip. Timothy helps Philip with his blindness because he makes Philip a cane and walk, and a vine rope so he can know where to walk. Page 79 and 80. Timothy teaches Philip about how to be less dependent of him because he knew that at some point he was going to die there and Philip wouldn't know what to do. Page 81. Timothy teaches Philip that island by saying what he sees and how to make Philip see. Page 80. He tells him how to do stuff like how to get the coconut or how to fish. Page 95.
Part C. How Philip helps Timothy. Philip helps Timothy how to spell the word help. And on chapter 12, Timothy gets sick. Philip gave Timothy some water from the key. Page 89. Philip ripped a piece of cloth from what left his shirt and damped it with water and placed it on his forehead. Page 89. Philip wouldn't know what to do, so he just stood by him and I can't read my handwriting. Wait, okay. Philip wouldn't know what to do, so he just stood by him and told him and held the wet cloth. Page 89. Timothy was being difficult, but Philip tried his best. Page 89, page 90. Tried to talk to him, but he didn't even know that he was there. Page 89. Timothy went out to the ocean, and Philip ran after him to stop him or see what he was doing. Page 90. Even though Philip was blind, he went inside the water and tried to find Timothy. Page 90. Philip dragged Timothy out of the water, but could only move 2 or 3 inches at a time. Page 91. Tore the branches of the sea grape off and put it as a blanket for Timothy. Page 91.
Part D. Their best moments and their worst moment. Their best moments were when Philip was asking Timothy about stuff, and then Philip said he wanted to be friends with him. Page 72. One of their worst moments, there was a lot, but some specific ones I came up with is when Timothy had a fever and made a lot of confusing stuff and hard work for Philip. Page 88. Timothy knows that he must help Philip become independent. In this section of the novel, how does Timothy teach Philip to become self-sufficient? Timothy weaved him a bed made with mats, page 71. Timothy weaved him a bed made with mats, page 71. He tells Philip what he sees to make him imagine it on his mind, page 80. He also made him a cane to walk with, page 79. He makes Philip do work even if he doesn't want to, and he helped him fishing, page 78.
According to the humorous saying, if it weren't for bad luck, I had no luck at all. How would you apply that saying to the things that happen in this part of the novel? This would have to apply to the part when Timothy is saying that Steve Cat was bad luck, and when he believed in that jump-by thing. This connects to the saying because the saying is saying that there is only bad luck in the world, and in the book, Timothy is saying that there is only bad luck when Steve Cat is on the island.